Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Bethel. I know it's been a while. It's been like 7 months since I last posted my YouTube videos, and I'm so sorry. I've been going through it. I've been procrastinating. Like, I really want to be posting more on my YouTube channel. The thing is, I record the videos. I just don't. When I get to editing the videos, I don't feel it. Like, it's not giving like what it needs to be giving. That's why I don't be really posting like that. But I promise you, I've been recording videos. I am going to be consistent and post videos every week or 2 weeks. I haven't really decided that yet. But the reason why I haven't posted a video this year is honestly because of this room, this salon suite that I'm creating or whatever, decorating. But let's get into this video, guys. I graduated cosmetology school in November. It took me a minute. Like, bro, cosmetology school is not for the weak. Like, people think it's easy. I thought it was easy before I went to cosmetology school. Cosmetology school is easy, but it's the motivation to be going to school consistently. How, like, you gotta work while going to school. Some girls gotta work. Like, it's a lot. It's really a lot. But yeah, I graduated in November, so I'm going to be giving you a list of things that you should know before attending cosmetology school. And if you guys do want more content surrounding like information on cosmetology school, taking your tests and whatnot, comment those videos down below and I will make some content or answer some of you guys' questions that you guys have in the comments. All right guys, the first thing that I feel like you should know before going to cosmetology school is don't attend cosmetology school if you're actually not ready or if you're not passionate about it. And what I mean by this is, don't see, oh, like you're scrolling on TikTok and you see, oh, look at these hairstylists making like 6 figures, yada yada yada, look at these. Just looking on social media and being like, oh, that looks easy, I want to do it. No. If you are not passionate about doing hair or just like being in the beauty industry, like actually passionate about it, I wouldn't recommend it to you. You can go and see if you like it or not, but it's money that you're wasting, so that really doesn't make sense unless you're rich. There is so many people that drop out from cosmetology school and it's honestly just a waste of money. I was one of those people, but I was passionate and dedicated. That's why I came back, because I was not leaving without that certificate, baby. I was not. Just make sure you're really passionate so that you don't waste your time, you're not stressed out for no reason, and like just make sure you actually want to do it, because I swear like cosmetology school goes by faster and it comes easier if it's something that you actually really want to do. But also the reason why I'm saying this is because more than the girls probably were passionate in my class when we like all enrolled, my group that we enrolled in, but it's like life is happening. Like, life outside of school is freaking hard. Like, I feel like not anybody that I've went to school with, that I've been friends with or talked to, had it easy in cosmetology school. Life is happening while you're in school and you just have to juggle it. So that's why I'm saying, if you're really not passionate and just this isn't something that you really want, don't do it. Something that you need to know before going to cosmetology school is that you don't need to know, oops, sorry y'all, you don't need to know nothing at all about hair, makeup, nails, facials, like anything. You do not need to know anything. When I say when you go to cosmetology school, they'll literally teach you the basics, but they're not gonna go in depth and teach you like every single thing. They're gonna teach you things that you would need to know for state board, for when you take your exams and stuff like that, and mostly blowouts and colors and stuff like that. There was people that I went to school with who like never even like brushed somebody's hair before. Like, you don't need to know anything at all. Like, you will learn, so don't be worried or anything like that. And just like I said, as long as you're passionate and this is actually what you want to do, you should be fine. And just be open to learning different techniques and just learning from different teachers. With that also being said, another thing that you should know before attending cosmetology school is that you need to be open to criticism. When I say that, like, I mean that so much. Like, there's so many girls at school that I've seen get offended because a teacher like told them to do something this way or some other, like, it's just a lot of stuff that you're learning at a time, and there's so many different techniques, especially from different teachers that you're learning from, because everybody does hair differently. Not everybody's always the same. Also, just be open from learning from a different teacher, because you might have learned something this way and you've been doing it forever, but a teacher might come your way and just teach you an easier way, and that might just be what looks best and what's easiest for you. You just got to be open to taking criticism and open to learning different techniques from different teachers. This one also goes with the criticism and being open to learning new things. Don't be that girl that comes to school thinking that you know every single thing. Like, don't be that person, because I feel like people tend to not like those types of people even more, because like you're acting like stuck up and like you know everything, like a big head. Like, no, we're all here to learn. Like we're all here to learn, and you're gonna learn something new. Like, literally, I feel like nobody knows everything about hair. You're always gonna learn something new, so just don't be that type of person. Another thing that you should know before attending cosmetology school, that it's really messy. Like, it's so messy. Cosmetology school is so messy. Before I went to school, I thought like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to go to school with all girls. Like, this is gonna be so fun. I forgot that girls were like so dramatic and so problematic. Like, I don't care what nobody says. You know, girls create drama. Like, you already know how girls are. But I didn't process that like going into school. So like, my biggest advice would be to mind your business. Like, I'm so serious. Learn how to mind your business. Like, if something doesn't have anything to do with you, mind your business. If there's people beefing in the corner next to you, mind your business. Like, don't put your 2 cents into people's business. Mind your business, and you will stick it through. Because I went to Paul Mitchell, and like, most of the girls who got into like drama and like altercations and stuff like that, you will get kicked out of school. So there's no point. If cosmetology school, the beauty industry is what you're really passionate about, there's no reason that you should be in other people's business and creating drama. Like, just mind your business and you will be fine. Another thing that I wish I knew before going to cosmetology school, first of all, one, I'm into hair, so this doesn't really apply to me, but I seen it with like multiple girls and my friends from cosmetology school. But if you're into like makeup or like nails, like stuff other than hair, I would recommend going to esthetician school instead of cosmetology school. There's nothing wrong with going to cosmetology school, so you can like get the whole experience and just learn the whole beauty industry, I guess, in a way. There's nothing wrong with that, but I feel like esthetician school really pinpoints on the facials, the makeup, and I think they also do lashes mostly, and like nails. Because cosmetology school, honestly, especially my school, mostly focuses on hair. We didn't really touch on one thing we didn't touch on was nails. We did like manicures and stuff like that, but we never really did acrylics until we were in our final phase, which is kind of like the last step that you take before you can complete Paul Mitchell. So it's basically like a mock test of the state board, and that's the first time that we ever did acrylic nails. Mind you, I do nails. I do practice nails on my own time and like that, so it wasn't my first time, but like for other girls, it was their first time ever doing acrylic. And I just feel like if you're really passionate about nails or you want to get into nails and learn nails, go to esthetician school or like a nail-based school, so that you don't focus on hair and just get all mixed up, and just focus on what you're really there for. This is actually my super big one. I didn't really think everything through before attending cosmetology school, and that's actually researching your school, tour your school. I didn't have the opportunity to actually go and tour my school because I went to school in Houston, and I'm from Denver, Colorado. So I didn't get that chance to go to my school and visit. I didn't really think about it like that. I just wanted to go to cosmetology school. I was desperate. Like, I was ready to jump into wherever. But because I didn't research my school, I ended up not really liking my school, trying to switch to a different school. That's where I had to drop out, and then I came back to my old school. Like, it was just so much for me. So my biggest thing is research the school, especially knowing what type of hairstylist that you want to be. Me personally, I'm a braider. Braiding makes me happy, wigs make me happy, sew-ins make me happy, and I want to get into tape-ins. But like, those are the stuff that make me happy, and my school doesn't focus in that area literally at all. So that's why I decided to switch schools to I think it was a black owned school, to try to further my education in cosmetology, but I wasn't able to because of financial aid and all this, a whole bunch of other stuff. But like that was the main thing that really drained me in school, because I really wasn't happy because I wasn't doing what made me happy, even though hair does make me happy. But I love braiding, I just love like being creative with braids and stuff like that. Like that stuff like actually like makes me happy, and I wasn't able to do that at Paul Mitchell. Or you could also be that hairstylist. I do have this specialty, but I want to branch out and learn different things, which is actually is a good thing. I really recommend that as well, especially since you already know your specialty and know how to learn from it and stuff like that. It's great to go to a school that specializes in different types of hairs so that you can be able to learn it and be versatile. And that's also why I didn't also mind going back to my school, because sure, I do know how to do braids. I self-taught myself how to do braids, so going to that type of school was good for me because I got to learn how to do different types of hair and just learn different things about different hair types. But please research your school and make sure that you actually like it, because that also plays a big part in you being happy throughout cosmetology school and not giving up. Something I wish I knew before attending cosmetology school is how much time management goes into this. It's not something small. Like, bro, this is actually like stressful. Like, you need to be on top of your time management. What I mean by this is, so I went to school in Houston, like I said. My hours that I needed to complete to be able to take the state board is 1,000 clocked hours. In Colorado, I think it's 1,500 hours or whatever, or something like that. But yeah, Houston is 1,000 hours. It takes a year or I think 8 months to a year in Houston if you want to complete cosmetology school. If you miss school, like, you have to make up the hours, and then that pushes back your graduation date. Just make sure you do not miss school. If you miss school for some type of reason, make sure you make up the makeup hours. My graduation date was supposed to be in September. My graduation got pushed back all the way to November because I basically dropped out of school to go to my other school. Then I came back, my hours that I got at the other school didn't count, and then also missed hours on top of that, so I had to make it up. And then I switched to day school. Like, y'all, I'm telling you, like, I really went through it. Like, I went through dropping out, going to another school, coming back, the whole thing with financial aid, doing night school, to switching to morning school, to going hybrid at school. Like, I'm telling you, like, I did all of it. But yeah, you need to focus on your time management. Also, if you know you don't have time for cosmetology school, don't enroll until you have time, because I'm telling you, cosmetology school takes up so much time. Either you're doing part-time or full-time, but I'm saying it takes up so much time because it shouldn't be optional in your head. It really shouldn't be optional. Like, it's a priority. You need to get it done. And I didn't think about that. I didn't think about it while I was in it that way until my grad date is pushing back and back and back, and I'm the last one in my class standing in the school. But yeah, time management is a big one. Please manage your time. Figure out how you're gonna go to work and come to school. Who finna watch your kids while you're at school? Who finna pick up your kids while you're at school? Make sure you have all of that figured out so that it's not so stressful and draining, and then you have to drop out while you're at school. Another thing that you should know before attending cosmetology school is that you're always going to be learning. Just because you graduated cosmetology school doesn't mean that you know everything. You're literally still learning. Like, I feel like the beauty industry is always growing. Everybody's always coming out with something new, different hairstyles. Like, you're always going to be learning. So just because you completed cosmetology school doesn't mean that you know you're set for life. You know everything. You're still gonna get out and you're gonna get a client and they want a certain look or something like that, and you still, like, you're gonna be like, okay, I don't know how to do this, but like, I can learn, I can practice. Like, even after cosmetology school, still get that doll head, still practice new things so you can provide new services for your clients, still take classes. Like, you got to invest in your education, invest in yourself as a hairstylist, so that you can be able to get the money back. Like, you're literally growing. The more that you put into yourself, into your education, you're growing, and it's going to grow your business. and you're gonna grow your clientele. So everything is all worth it. It's literally all worth it if you do the right things. This is my last thing that I wish I knew before attending cosmetology school. And this one really gets me because I'm telling you, before I went to cosmetology school, I had this idea. Like, I'm going to learn how to do sew-ins. I'm going to learn how to do wigs. I'm going to learn how to do tape-ins. I'm going to learn how to do, like, K-tips. Like, I'm going to learn how to do everything. No, that's a lie. You were not going to learn how to do sew-ins. Most of the time, you're not going to learn how to braid with extensions. You're not going to learn how to do some boho braids. Like, don't get high hopes on learning those things. When I say most of the time, there are black owned cosmetology schools, and most of the time over there they do some braids like with their natural hair, mostly roller sets. That's what I was doing when I switched over to the Franklin. But when I was at Paul Mitchell, it was strictly blow dries, haircuts, colors, some perm rods here and there, but like that's about it. Like, I'm telling you, like, you gotta research your school, but most likely you're not gonna learn how to do some sew-ins, tape-ins. That's why I said that you gotta invest in your education. If you want to take a class, you're probably gonna have to reach in your pocket and go pay for somebody to teach you how to do that stuff. Yeah, I was really disappointed when I got to school and I realized that, oh, this is not what I thought it was. This is not what I signed up for. Like, I had so much high expectations, and I feel like that's also what like discouraged me in school. That's why I say again, it's important to research your school and know what you're getting yourself into. But other than that, guys, I will be doing a later video to just give you guys like a little story time, or I don't know, whatever we want to call it yet, but like of my journey and my experiences through cosmetology school and how it was for me. I don't know if my cosmetology experience is a horror story, because I still graduated. Like, that's the main thing. Like, I'm just grateful that I was even able to keep going to school and actually finish. Like, God is good all the time, God is good. Yeah, I'm just grateful for my teachers who actually taught me how to do new things at the school. Like, I'm grateful for everybody who helped me on the journey of completing cosmetology school. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning into my video, guys. I really appreciate it. I will be trying to drop content every week or every 2 weeks. I haven't decided the schedule yet, but guys, please make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, especially if you want to see more content of like how cosmetology school was for me, and just more stuff about me just growing as a hairstylist. I will be doing day in the life of hairstylist vlogs and just vlogging me, like educating myself more in the hair industry and stuff like that. I'm just so excited for 2025, bitch. Let me stop blabbing my mouth. Thank you guys so much for tuning into my video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Love you guys. Mwah. Protect my energy from your hard, my past, say I